give my yes to you today. I choose.
Good morning. It's Friday, the 27th of March, and I've still got some condensed milk in my coffee this morning. Very sweet. If you have your Bibles, turn to John chapter 7, verse 29. Johannes 7, vers 29. Jesus is in the temple and he's busy facing opposition, and people are questioning his authority and where he comes from and why he's teaching and what he's doing. And then Jesus answers and he says this, I know him because I am from him and he sent me. Other places in the Bible, it talks about the fact that we need to be born again, not just of water, but of the Spirit. We know and we say to one another often that all life comes from God. God is the giver of life. And so your life originally comes from God. And Jesus is saying here, I know from whom I have come. I know what my origin is. I know what my roots, what my foundation is. It is God. Even when he was a young boy and his parents lost him at the temple, they left and he stayed behind. He said, didn't you know I would be about my father's business in my father's house? And Jesus had this deep sense of belonging to God, knowing that he is a son, a child of God. And you and I need to establish that. We need to plant that. Oftentimes we want to disparage, we want to degrade, we want to use our parents and our home situation, our circumstances, so many things we want to use and blame. And yet ultimately, at the end of the day, God gave us our skin color. He gave us our language. He gave us the parents he gave us the home, the circumstances, the situation, the financial status, the time in history in which we were born. Oftentimes people say, to be a white male in South Africa at this time. This is the time that God has ordained for you to be who you are and where you are. And it all comes from God. I know him because I am from him and he sent me. I know who my Father is. I know who it is who has established me and given me the talents, abilities, personality, culture, everything. I know who it is. Yeah, my parents have had a shape and schooling and all kinds of things have had an influence. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I am who I am because I've come from him, and I need to know him. And the deeper I know him, the more I have a sense of purpose, of reason to be, of value add, of uniqueness that is my own to own and to live fully. The problem is I compare myself to other people and I measure myself according to the standards of this world and what success is and where I stay, what I drive, what my title is, what my bank balance is, whether I'm married, whether I'm not, whether I have children, whether I don't, how do my children make me look, how they don't make me look. At the end of the day, I am unique and I fit into society with a sense of well-being, knowing that I come from the Father, I know the Father, and I know that he has sent me. I have a reason to be, I have an identity, and I have a purpose, and that every day. Jesus Christ entered Jerusalem, and this Sunday is Palm Sunday, and his face was looking through Jerusalem to an arrest and a betrayal and a punishment and a beating and a crucifixion. I know him because I am from him and he sent me. Can you say that? Can you settle into that truth? Because it'll set you free to do life so much better. And I trust you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday and weekend. Lord willing, see you Monday again.
Today I choose to follow